Hey, what's up everybody? This is Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today's February 10th, 2009. Hope you all are having a great day. And I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. First thing I want to address are some comments from my last post. Very good ones. The first one is from their BCOE. Basically he wants to know when I go for the same amount of pips as my stop or whether I target a 0 or 50 level. My basic rule of thumb, and I do break it sometimes, but the rule of thumb is that if your target is less than 10 pips after the spread, then you probably want to go for the same amount of pips that you're risking. So that way, you can get more out of your trade. Other than that, though, I usually just target the 50 or 0 level. So hopefully that answers your question. XM Zhang wants to know about the 4-hour chart. This is a good question. He wants to know, when there's a 4-hour candle and it's going up and down, there's a wide range, and you see it moving averages crossing up or down or doing all sorts of things. He wants to know what you do on the 15-minute chart. Do you take long trades, short trades? What do you do? The answer to that question is you do whatever the previous trend change candle told you. So I will show you kind of an example today because we had a trend change candle during our session. But what you want to do is wait until the actual trend change candle closes. Once it closes, then from that point on you look for trades in the direction of whatever that new trend is. But until that candle closes, you are still under the mercy of the overall trend from the last trend change candle. So I hope that makes sense, but that's a great question. Mark wants to know about Halifax HPI. It was on Forex Factory but not baby pips. Sometimes I just I'll flip back and forth unless there's an actual time. If sometimes it says tentative and things like that, then I won't really regard it. But usually if there's a set time, then I'll mark it down. But if it just says something like tentative or all day, unless it's a really important event, then I'll just kind of ignore it. So hopefully that kind of answers your question. I know it's a little gray there, but yeah, that's pretty much what I do. So I'll usually try to let you know when I post what news events I'm actually looking for the day before. So if you have time, just take a look at whatever my post was, and then you'll see the news that I'm watching out for during the next day. Alright, so great comments again. Keep them coming, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. I don't always have all the answers or the best way to communicate them, but I'll try my best. So now, since I'm here, I'm just going to go to the calendar. You can just click on this Tools tab on Baby Pips, and you'll look at the news for today. Nothing really significant today. We did have the trade balance at 4:30. It's only an orange flag, but trade balance usually makes quite a bit of movement, whether it's the US or the UK. So I did kind of just watch out for that at 4:30. Now let's get on to the charts. First thing I want to do is open up my 4-hour chart, and let me show you what it looked like before I started trading. Okay, this is what it looked like. My last trend change candle was back on February 3rd. You can see that it was for an uptrend. So I started the day only looking for long trades. Now here's what happens on this candle. This is the 7 a.m. candle, and you can see that it made a new trend. RSI is below 50, stochastics trending down, so this makes a new trend change candle. However, we don't start looking for short trades until this candle closes, and this candle doesn't close until 11 a.m. Eastern time. So all the way up until 11 a.m. I am still looking for long trades only, and then after 11 a.m. that's when I begin looking for short trades. So I hope that clears things up. But now that we've determined our overall trend, let's go ahead and move to our 15-minute chart, and I'll move it to just before midnight. And then, so at this point I'm looking for long trades. Here we get a crossover at 12:30. RSI is above 50, stochastics trending up, but you can see that MACD was already positive from the candle before, so this is an invalid entry, and you would not enter here. So I stayed out and just continue to watch the market. You see, you had nothing going on yet. Still nothing going on. And finally here at 7:30 we get a crossover, RSI above 50, stochastics trending up. This time MACD went from negative to positive, so that is a valid entry. We would enter at the close of the candle, which is at 48.26. Our most recent swing low is at 47.66, so that's our stop. And then our nearest 0 or 50 level is at 48.50. And that's close enough. And then once you're in the trade, you just pretty much watch it and see what happens. And you can see that I actually got stopped out on this trade at 8:45. So unfortunately, this one was a loser. But what you do with every trade is you take it and then move on. So just move on, looking for more trades. Now at this point, the 11 o'clock candle, the 7 a.m. candle on my 4-hour chart is closed, and now I've recognized that there's a new trend change candle, and now we are only looking for short trades. So from this point on, I'm only looking for short trades. And you can see that up until noon, which is when I stopped looking for trades, we didn't have any crossovers, so we were pretty much out of the market. So we had one trade today. Unfortunately, it was a loss, but again, just brush it off. There'll always be more trades, but that was my day for today. So if you have any questions, especially the day with all the craziness going on, just feel free to post a comment or ask it in the forums. I will try my best to answer them, and I hope you all have a great day and a great trading day tomorrow. So I'll see you all later. Cowabunga, dudes.